Hey, looky here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
Right before we went on, you went away for a second. I don't know why. I'm like, uh-oh, she gone. Oh, I can't.
Is that better?
There we go. I can.
Oh man.
You can't hear me? We hear you.
It says it's right.
I hear you. I don't think you can hear us.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
We can hear you.
What the hey?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
What is going on?
You can't hear me, but
I can't hear you.
Huh?
Well, this is boring.
This is like my dream.
How come I can't hear you?
This is amazing. I don't know.
And I can't hear, type
welcome.
something.
I'll
I can't hear
start
you.
it. Welcome to the Pat and JT podcast. It's actually just the Pat podcast now because she can't hear us. So this would be kind of fun. You just act like you know what I'm saying and answer.
Are you having fun? Because I can't hear you.
Yes, it is so much fun. Why don't you try dipping out? And coming? I'm talking like I can't.
Can anybody else hear him? I can't hear him.
Yeah, and I can hear you.
Maybe nobody can hear you. How about that?
I don't know. They can. Everybody can hear me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is amazing.
If I go out and come back in,
try that. Yes.
Stay there.
Try that. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, listening to the Pat and JT podcast. Thank you for rating and reviewing and subscribing. And I don't know, maybe it's the universe. I don't know, but this is like the fourth instance today that I've had. Can you hear me now? There you go. This is like the fourth. I was just going to say, this is like the fourth meeting or whatever that I've had where something tech has gone completely weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Carrie can hear us both.
Yeah.
I can hear either of us. And the weird part was I just got off another meeting. Everything was working perfectly. Then I came into this one. My video was shit. My audio is crap. My speakers don't work. I'm like, what?
It's like, what's going on?
All right. So now we're all pulled together here. So hopefully everybody's got everything they went into the weekend with. They brought it out of the weekend.
I'm thinking.
I'm not kidding you. Did you see how many reports there were of people who were injured over the weekend, 4th of July?
Yeah. Crazy. A lot. And I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, man, this is obviously higher than normal. I don't know why.
I have no idea. And then there was that guy that he was obviously alcohol involved, but he was dancing around, had a lit firework on his head.
Yes. What? I don't understand why that would ever cross your mind to be a good idea.
Even inebriated, you know better.
Yeah. And he died, right?
Yeah. In front of his family.
Yeah.
Which is just awful. But there were so many. And then how about all the shark attacks?
Mm-hmm.
There was like 4 in San Padre. There was 3 or 4 in Florida. 2 right by our man Rocket.
Yeah.
2 or 3, I think, actually. Because there was 2 like right down the beach from where he is down in Destin. One, she got bit, and then her friend got bit. And she was still in the hospital, but the friend was a flesh wound, but it was really bad. Her foot got caught. And then the other one took a chunk out of her stomach, her legs, she lost both feet and maybe one hand.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is.
It was, really crazy. And then the ones down in Texas, San Padre Island, same thing there. Same thing. Some were saying it was because of that hurricane was pushing them away. But we've seen the videos before. People that go swimming in the coast, I swear, there's don't do it.
Mm-mm.
It's like jumping in the river. It's
No.
you just don't know what's 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Because you can't see it. And then they show the videos of like either people that are flying over above or the, whatever. But anyway, and you can see all the sharks that are just right off the coast.
And how about the people this weekend that were itching to get back on the river to tube, and they had the rivers were still closed up until Saturday, at least I saw it on something online, that people were trying to get in there to tube, and they're like, no, it's too craziness. Why would you even do that?
There's so much crap in the rivers that especially now with all the flooding.
It like makes me want to puke.
It gives you the willies.
Oh,
it really does. I hope everybody is okay. I mean, I said that in jest at the beginning, but it's like, well, actually, there was a lot of problems. There were a lot of problems this weekend, and it was crazy. So everybody around me, everybody's good.
Yeah, same.
So thank God. So we'll just leave it at that. Really crazy weekend. What did you just say to already? Oh, Warren says I already look like a meal to sharks. He's an easy keeper. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of us are. I'm an easy keeper. I know that.
Same.
But anyway, so this weekend there's so much stuff going on, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, where do we want to start? What do we want to talk about? But really, I got to go to the Harkles. There was so much stuff coming out this weekend about the royal family and about Meghan and Harry, and all different kinds of stories. Okay, so first off, there was talk about Harry doing another memoir or doing another book, not a memoir, but now apparently she's writing a memoir.
Oh, good. This should be fun.
Yeah. So they're preparing for that because apparently it is going to happen. I've got this whole page of just Harkle news. I call them the Harkles, but there's other people that call them the Carparkles. Mimi, they call her Mimi because I don't know why. There's a story that's going around on a serious note that she threw out there. You might remember early on after she had Archie. We'll talk about that another day, but apparently that she was pregnant and she lost the baby.
Oh,
between the children that she had. And now people have started comparing stories and more stuff is coming out because they had that Netflix deal. So they had that whole debacle, and it was told there, and then it was told in his book, and it was told some other place. And then one of her best friends was interviewed, and she told the story because she was supposedly there in her version, but in the other two, she wasn't. And to listen to the different stories, every version is different. And in two of the three stories, she dropped to the floor from I don't know. She just dropped to the floor and lost it. And two times she was holding Archie, but the other time Archie wasn't in the room. One time she was changing his diapers. And all these stories keep changing. And people say it's just amazing to them because she keeps telling all the stories, but she doesn't get called on it.
Yeah.
She doesn't get called on it. But now they have video of her talking about some of this and Harry sitting next to her. And you can see him while she's talking, he keeps covering up his mouth and kind of looking off the other direction because she's lying. Of course. Right? The body language is just insane. Of course. And he knows she's lying. Mm-hmm. There are reports about them splitting up. A lot of people buying popcorn already because they think it's going to be coming because he's bored. He has no friends in America. She has no friends. And he misses his family.
Yeah. I had a feeling from the very beginning he didn't want to move permanently to the United States.
It didn't make any sense. Mm-mm. It was all about what she wanted to do, right?
Right.
So it's just crazy. And then this video popped up. And I'm going to bring this up here real quick here. I think I am. Let's see if it'll work. For some reason, I don't know if it's my internet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I'm going to share this video. This will just make you, if you were looking for a reason to cringe today.
This is it.
This is going to be the thing. This will be the thing that will get you there. So we'll share this. We're going to expand it and we're going to hit play. Here you go.
Beyonce just texted. Really, Matt?
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in, just casual.
I still can't
said you're
believe.
gonna- you said
I
you're
still
gonna-
can't believe she knows who I am.
Go and call her.
No, it's okay. She said she wants me to feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability and thinks I was selected to break generational curse.
What?
Beyonce just texted. Really meant.
That is so.
Just checking in.
Oh my God.
Is that not just the worst? And the very beginning of it, when he goes, oh,
Right. So shocked.
and he looks at the camera, and what she read, she wrote.
Yes. Yes. 100% she wrote it. I would be
I'm waiting for Beyonce to come forward.
Oh my gosh. I would never read that comment. If somebody said that about me, I'd be very happy. I would reply, thank you, but I would never read that out loud to anybody. But with cameras around and it's so well lit and
Timed perfectly.
yeah.
So that came out. That's been making the rounds. And I thought that was kind of a fun one. But yeah, there's just been a lot of little stories that have been popping up. So apparently something's going on. Something's brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Something's about ready to happen. The Beyonce text. And then she expressed some, this is funny. She had a post on here. It was something about she was mad because her name appears in Urban Dictionary because it's a verb now to get markled.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
So you markle your best friend that maybe ghosts on him. You disappeared on your family. So she is in Urban Dictionary as being markled.
Amazing.
So she's mad about that. It's like it's the only publicity, the only good publicity you got right now.
Right.
Yeah. And then some that go just kind of like a step on the dark side, but there is a whole line of thinking that's out there. And that one of the accounts is called Megan's Mole.
Mm-hmm.
She has a video channel. Honestly, it's very good. I can't remember if she's on YouTube or Vimeo or where she's at, but anyway, it's really very good. And she does some short clips. She does some longer ones, but she tells the stories and she really is quite engaging and does a good job with her videos. But if you get a chance to check her out, she's got some stories in there. And one of them in particular is about a new line of thinking that has got some people kind of worried about this because they're saying, is there a chance because of his state of mind? He's lost his family. He's lost all of his friends. He doesn't have, like, his Invictus Games took a hit this last year. Mm-hmm. He also, apparently there was something with ESPN because they had an award, the Pat Tillman Award, right?
I saw that this weekend. Yeah.
Invictus Games. But Harry is the one who is being presented with it, right?
Yeah. Instead
of saying we're presenting it to the Invictus Games, they're presenting it to Harry. And that has some people up in arms and has his mom mad, Pat Tillman's mom. Because she's like, this is ridiculous. That's not what this award's about. This isn't what this is supposed to be. I can see if it was the Invictus Games. So there's all this stuff that's kind of like piling up on him. And somebody threw out there his mental state. Does anybody wonder if his mental state's okay? Is there a chance that she's trying to push him too far? Is there a chance? Can you imagine the storyline, the victimhood, if he tried to hurt himself? Does she stop him?
I don't think so. I don't know. That's good. That's good point. Good stuff. Ooh. I mean, she's got to be pushing hard, big time. She has to be.
She has to. I don't see her moving back. I think there was something about they left the door open for them to move back because of the kids. Because I don't think the king is. I think the king maybe have met one of the kids, the oldest, Archie, archofficial.
Archofficial.
But he hasn't met the little girl. Supposedly.
Yeah. That's sad.
I don't know.
They'll be back in. They'll be leaving the United States, or at least he will be in the next year. I bet.
I wonder.
Yeah.
We should write that down, Pat.
I will. I'll write that down on July 8th at 12:29 Central Standard Time.
Central Daylight Time.
Daylight Time, right?
Yeah, Central Daylight Time right now. Other ones for you, just a couple fun ones. And I think if you haven't noticed, if you follow Rocket, he posted this, and I've seen this before. If you go to O'Reilly Auto Parts website and do the search bar and just put in 121G, a part number. If you want to do it right now, you go ahead and do it real quick. If you want to just
I've done this before.
Pull up O'Reilly Auto Parts and go ahead and put in 121G just for fun, because we need something a little lighter.
121G. Oh, the flux capacitor. I have seen this before. Oh, and it's out of stock. It's not available for purchase.
Out of stock right now. Material compatibility is plutonium.
That's funny.
Working speed 88 miles per
Mhm.
hour.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then the description, time
Mhm.
travel at your own risk.
Yeah.
So somebody working in their marketing department, nice job, or whoever it was that got bored
Yeah, it's
and
funny.
decided to throw that one out there. But other than that, the one other thing for you, Mirage Resort in Las Vegas is closing. And I think it closes on the 17th. So about a week is left. And all the progressive jackpots have to be given away.
How do they do that though? Like,
Right?
doesn't the money keep building up if people don't win?
So what they're doing is they're doing drawings and they're doing other games to give the money away. So if
Okay.
you're there, and they have some amazing deals, like they're giving cases of wine away. They're doing drawings to get rid of stuff. They're just getting rid of things. The Hard Rock owns it. And so they're going to redo the whole thing. And it's like 160 acres. I think it's 160 acres total, the whole place is. So they're redoing the whole thing, rebranding, but it's been there 35 years. And so they're completely knocking it out. And in Las Vegas, nothing can stay the same. You know, it's like you got to constantly be one-upping everything. That was the gold standard when they put it up. But kind
I'm
of
sure that
interesting.
place is a zoo right now.
If you're in Vegas, they got to get rid of the money.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's closing this weekend?
This through the 17th, I think.
Okay.
16th or 17th, something like that. So if you can, if you got some points, you can fly.
Seriously, get out there. You might get some free wine.
If nothing else.
If nothing else, yeah.
So anyway, so those were just a few of the stories. There's so much other stuff here, but we'll save it for tomorrow.
We'll save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, thank you. Glad everybody made it through the long holiday weekend, which was glorious. Thank you guys for rating, reviewing, and subscribing to our podcast. It helps everybody else get it, and we appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow. Bye, guys. See ya. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay, one more time. Bye, guys. See ya.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Hurrdat Media Production.